So hello folks, welcome back to Pro Evolution Soccer 2021, where last time out we got absolutely spanked by Liverpool after beating Man United, which is a mixed episode, but we followed that up with a 2-1 win in the rivalry against Brighton, which was very, very good, and a 4-2 win against Newcastle, which I was very happy about as well. Today's episode, Chelsea and West Ham. Should be pretty interesting. Chelsea sit on 4 points. 4 points? No, they don't. They sit 4th on 65 points. We sit in 6th on 59 points. So if we win this game, we go 3 points of a Champions League spot. Spurs are 1 point above us. Man City, Man United and Liverpool are at the top. Obviously, our win against Man United has closed the gap for Chelsea to potentially catch them up. It's all very close at the top. It's going to be very, very interesting. So yeah, not too much else to discuss, really. Let's crack into the game. First up is Chelsea at Selhurst Park, and it's not looking brilliant for team spirit's up to a 95, which is incredible. But yeah, the players aren't looking brilliantly up for this. So I'll have a quick play around with the team and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to start with this. Lafont in goal and Babu Danzo comes in. Ferro and Maitland-Niles in at left back as well. Guendouzi keeps his spot because when he doesn't play, we really miss him. Camavinga and Eze in midfield. Chamberlain on the right. Brunetta up top and Goncalo Guedes on the left. So it should be interesting. Shalov can come off as a super sub. He can come off the bench. That is a super sub. Tapsoba just on a down orange. I just don't trust him up against someone like Abraham. I think you need people that are actually in form. So we're going to get Ferro to man mark him actually, because Ferro is on a blue up, and hopefully we'll track his runs and mark him very well. Hopefully, that's the plan. Obviously, still no face cam, still having troubles with OBS and Pez running at the same time. It's very, very strange. I'm going to sort the kits out because we shouldn't be in our away kit with the home team, and we'll be back for the introduction stuff. Here we are then, folks. Selhurst Park, London derby, Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. Not one of the bigger known London derbies, but it is still a London derby. There's Eze leading out Crystal Palace. It should be a very interesting game. Ramsdale in goal for Chelsea. Kepa on the bench and Mendy not in the squad at all. I mean, it'd be foolish to have 3 goalkeepers in one squad, matchday squad, but there you go. And Brunetta comes in to replace Shalov up front for Crystal Palace. And, well, Chelsea have a very, very strong team. Jorginho and Kovacic starting in midfield for them. Jorginho captain today, and Tammy Abraham leading the line, hoping to get the goals for Chelsea. It's Crystal Palace. They get the game underway, and hopefully, oh my god, that's a press. There they are, pressing high straight away. Oxlade-Chamberlain. If we can get a relatively early goal, I'll be quite happy, as I'm going to test Tomori there up against Brunetta, and Ramsdale has to put his foot through it early on, and I'm expecting them to put quite a lot of emphasis on attacking fullbacks. A lot of the big clubs do have the attacking fullbacks, and Reece James is very good in Pro Evo as Rafael Camacho, is it? Yeah, in front of him is not a bad little player as well, but that's why you need Guendouzi in the team. Not so much for that pass, but for the ability to win the ball back with the strength. So Jorginho Havertz has just dropped off into a little bit of a pocket of space. He's going to get that back. In it goes towards Hudson-Odoi, who is forced out of it, as they can sort of clear this one. Just put your foot through it. Goncalo Guedes. Oh, what a ball that could be. Wow, what a pass that is from Goncalo. I mean, I just did it as a clearance, but I'll take it. Chamberlain tries to fire this one across. Brunetta with a header. Oh, well, it all came from a clearance that was not meant as a pass, but there is an out ball there in behind the fullbacks. Good way. Good play from Oxlade-Chamberlain. Little step over, cut in, left-footed cross, and Brunetta with a header. Just couldn't quite get it on target, but positive start. Camavinga has a pocket of space in the middle of midfield to come forward with it. Goncalo Guedes in towards Brunetta, who's turned away from one. Great challenge from Jorginho, but it is a free kick, actually. Referee says free kick for a clip on Brunetta here as he turned. And, yeah, Havertz didn't quite get the ball, stood in his foot. Free kick given. Eze is over it, and he normally loves these sort of positions. Eze up and over the wall. A bit too close to Ramsdale, though. Remains 0-0, 10 minutes gone. Oh, Abraham, what a touch that is. Lafont has sort of pushed that away. Sorry, commentary was really bad there. I didn't think that was going to be any sort of an effort for Chelsea, but Abraham actually did really well. Well done. And Babu there. Again, we'll just try and play that into space, but too much on it. But yeah, Abraham did really well there. I thought it was going to be a very easy clearance for Ferro, but Abraham proving he can be a little bit of a nuisance for the centre-backs. Wow, Guendouzi. I mean, if we leave Crystal Palace, depending on what happens this season and the job offers we get, like, I think I'm going to have to try and take Guendouzi with me because he is absolutely superb as a holding midfielder in this. And if you've not got him in your Pez, you should try and get him because he is brilliant. We'll have that. Oh, I thought I could have nicked that with Oxlade-Chamberlain. Tomori, Jorginho, Eze's there between him and Oxlade-Chamberlain. They rob him, but poor pass from Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oh, and Camacho's got into space. Lafont is out. Great save from Lafont. What am I doing here? I am having a nightmare at the back, and Lafont can claim that. We can slow it down and well, take our time a little bit. Let's go out wide. Eze tries to invite Mbabu forward. He should have the pace to get there and does. Oxlade-Chamberlain gives him a run down the line. Chamberlain up against Emerson. Trying to trick him one way and then another. Oxlade-Chamberlain plays it against Emerson. He'll take the throw. Couldn't shake him off. Couldn't shake Emerson. Had to be a bit more direct, I think, there. We'll take this one quickly into him. Mbabu. Oh, Kai Havertz back there defending well. Danzo, come on. I mean, you're playing today because you're good in the air. You're not good at anything else. You can't pass. You can't really run very quickly. As I've got to go and meet Reece James. We do hold him up, and that'll do. Happy with how we've held him up there. Emerson plays it into Hudson-Odoi. Kai Havertz. Shot blocked by Danzo. That's fine. He can do other stuff as well. He can block a ball. Guendouzi. He's got Eze in some space. Eze up to Brunetta. Lovely back flick into Camavinga. Over the top looking for Eze. Emerson reads it. I tell you what, counter-attacking, we've got a chance. It's just how solid can we be at the back as well. Chamberlain lays it off to Mbabu. Back to Chamberlain. Oh, I was trying to poke it towards Eze. Didn't put enough on it. Emerson covers again. Mbabu, Oxlade-Chamberlain on the right. It's a good little mix that we've got going there. As Hudson-Odoi tries to put that one through to Tammy Abraham. Kai Havertz, robbed by Guendouzi. Up to Goncalo Guedes. I saw the run of Eze, but he just eased off it a little bit. And Ramsdale clears again. Very even game so far. Half an hour gone. Brunetta. Eze flicks it on. Oxlade-Chamberlain's in. Oxlade-Chamberlain's in. Oh, he's crashed the bar. Can't believe it. I've put just too much power on it. Cracked the underside of the bar. And goes out. Oh, it was such a good little move. It's a great effort, but Ramsdale was beaten. 0-0 still. Rafael Camacho turns, tries to flick one over towards Abraham, but Danzo covers that one well. And Lafont's going to try and get a quick out, but that's not worked. Danzo is there to get a touch on it. Eze, Camavinga, and now Crystal Palace could... No. Crystal Palace could have an opportunity here. No. Oh, well done, Eze. The accidental little flick on. Eze picks this one up. Got Brunetta in acres of space in the middle there, and he can flick it on. Goncalo Guedes. No, Camavinga cuts it back. Oh, Ramsdale makes the save at the near post. I was trying to cut that back across the 6-yard box, but we'll take the corner. Eze over it. What can he do here? Tries to fire in. Goncalo Guedes. Oh, it's off the line. Eze wins another corner off Jorginho, but that's two really big chances for Crystal Palace. And Goncalo Guedes, oh, what a header off the line that is from the defender. There'll be another corner here for Eze. He's going to try and fizz it in again. Eze fires this one towards Guendouzi at the back post. And it's going to fall here for Oxlade-Chamberlain, and surely he was fouled there. Referee says, yes, he was. Christensen just literally booted him while the ball was in the air. Definitely a foul. Well, maybe. Eze. What can he do with this one again? Trying to just nail it across the front, but too close to Reece James, who will clear it away. Danzo doesn't quite be able... Hey, Tammy Abraham looks like a very good striker in this, in Pez. I've never had the joy of using him. So, Emerson. Out to Rafael Camacho, who sort of just lets the ball hit him and then doesn't quite realise where it is. Camacho into Kai Havertz. Hudson-Odoi. Well done, Mbabu. And I'm not going to mess around here. Ferro can just volley that one away. Again, what a pass that is. And Ramsdale is not coming towards that. Oh, Tomori had the strength. So, those clearances are really dangerous. Eze, what a ball through from Eze to Camavinga, who surely got the legs on Christensen. He's in on goal, Camavinga. Oh, too heavy touch, Dave. Come on. I know about sprinting in Pez. Shouldn't be doing that sort of situation there, as Reece James is going to have absolute acres to run into here, because Maitland-Niles is quite far up the pitch. Camacho gets it back out to Reece James, who's flagging a little bit for fitness, it looks like already. at the end of the first half, and Guendouzi blocks the cross well. 2 minutes to go in this half, and Crystal Palace will be pretty happy with how they played so far. Hudson-Odoi, Jorginho, Abraham and Havertz seems to get in each other's way, and Eze is just going to flick this one away. Tamori wins the header. Christensen, Kovacic on the ball, out towards Reece James again. Now we know he can put a good cross in, so as soon as you think he's going to put that cross in, you've got to go and close him down. Eze is a bit physical there, but referee says play on. Hudson-Odoi will pick up the loose ball. Jorginho is robbed by Guendouzi, and at half-time, 0-0, and you had to say Crystal Palace have had the better of it. They've hit the bar and had a shot cleared off the line. But Selhurst Park, it is 0-0. 4 shots apiece. So no changes at half-time for Palace or Chelsea, and the second half gets underway, and I'm sure Chelsea would have got a bit of a bollocking at half-time because they have not been playing very well, and Camavinga has made Reece James look like a bit of a fool there. And you can get that forward in towards Brunetta. Jorginho covers him well. Now what's happening is, it seems to be that a central midfielder is actually dropping out to track Brunetta's runs rather than one of the centre-backs, and it's playing out quite interesting. There's a lot of space here as Maitland-Niles tries to get back, and Babu's there. He's robbed. Just put your foot through it, Ferro. There we go. Once again, those clearances to the wing look great. We're going to try and play this one early in towards Brunetta, and it's worked a dream. Brunetta, I've gone to... Oh, he's hit the bar again. Oh, I'm literally sitting here with my head in my hands. I can't believe it. I cannot believe we've hit the bar again. I went for a little lob into the far corner, and it's nearly worked a dream. What a ball from Oxlade-Chamberlain into Brunetta. Oh, it's just a little bit too much on it again. So Abraham has not had a good game, and he has been replaced by that man there, Timo Werner, who's, well, lost his first header. As Oxlade-Chamberlain, lovely touch. I know it's on his wrong foot. Oh, I've pressed the wrong button. I tried to place it and I've done a lob. I've only got myself to blame at the moment. But good header there from Danso and Werner. Brunetta picked it up. In good first touch from Chamberlain. I got it back onto that right foot and then pressed the wrong button. Shocking. Oh, the panic of playing full manual. Hudson-Odoi for Chelsea. Lays it out to Emerson. Not seen too much of any sort of opportunities from his right flank. The right back for Chelsea. As Mbabu put some good pressure there. Camacho to Kovacic. Guendouzi trying to get there. Havertz knocks that down. Camacho's in. He shoots and it's 1-0 Chelsea. Can you believe it? Rafael Camacho scores. Undeserved for Chelsea. But it's a chance and they've just taken it. And that's it. You can't really argue. It fell here to Kovacic. It was bouncing around. Good header down from Havertz. One touch. Right foot. Lovely finish. Absolutely lovely finish. Carlo Guedes up the line looking for Maitland-Niles. Bit of a heavy touch, but he's kept it in play. Camavinga. On one more to Eze, who's got lots of time here. Eze could be in, actually. Oh, I was trying to think that through to Oxlade-Chamberlain and Emerson. Just got his arse in the way. Very frustrating. Hudson-Odoi up to Werner. Werner, Ferro robs him very well. Eze picks up that ball. Trying to feed that through to Oxlade-Chamberlain again. And Babu looking for the cross-field pass. Oh, Reece James has made a bit of an error there. Guendouzi's in. Guendouzi shoots. 1-1. Matteo Guendouzi finds himself at the other end of the pitch, and well, it was a big mix of all sorts there. As what is this celebration? Oh, Guendouzi's having a putt, and it goes in. And I love that celebration, that goal. I thought it was good. What a ball this is from Mbabu, and then Reece James actually headed this really badly. It fell to Brunetta. Lovely little ball through. Guendouzi ran onto the deflection, left-footed finish. 1-1. Absolutely lovely stuff from Crystal Palace, as it's what we've deserved. Oh, I said nutmeg on Christensen as well. It's what we've deserved. It is what we've deserved. I think we've been the better team in this game so far, and it's what you love to see, isn't it? Love to see it. 1-1. Camavinga comes forward, plenty of space. Why didn't he pass that? I told him to pass it first time, and he didn't. Camacho, Hudson-Odoi, both teams going for a winner, it seems, as Camacho tries to feed in Werner. Werner's in, and he scored 2-1. Just like that, Timo Werner has been really quiet since coming on, but he's got the goal that puts Chelsea back in front, and it all stemmed from Camavinga not passing the ball when I wanted him to. Camacho, who's been very influential, lovely ball with the outside of the foot, and Timo Werner, 2-1 Chelsea. As Reece James is replaced by Ben Chilwell. Camavinga, lovely touch to take him away from Jorginho, but his pass just gets intercepted, and Chilwell with his fresh legs reaches the ball just in front of Eze. Kai Havertz. Camacho in towards Werner again. Werner turns away from Ferro, lays that one in, and Hudson-Odoi is offside. Substitution for Crystal Palace as Shalov comes on to replace Brunetta up front. Brunetta having a good game, but just some fresh legs needed, I think, for a little bit more options up front. Eze picks this one up. Goncalo Guedes feeds that one in, looking for Oxlade-Chamberlain. Couldn't quite get through the gap. And Camacho now has the ball. Ben Chilwell tackled well by Guendouzi. Goncalo Guedes is robbed by Kovacevic, and it's turning into a scrappy game, which will suit Chelsea now that they've got the lead. Terrible finish, that one, and it's still 2-1. 66 minutes gone. Another sub then. Camavinga off, Palacios on. Camavinga actually had a good game. Just getting a little bit tired, and Palacios is already straight into the action. Onto Guendouzi, gets it back to Palacios. Palacios could be... Oh, just saw Shalov making the run, and he just checked back. Unlucky, unlucky. Shalov is on the ball here, and he's got Goncalo Guedes outside of him. Ooh, Christensen had to get that right. I thought he may have kicked me because I'd just done a step over as he put that tackle in, but he must have got the ball. Timo Werner, lovely back flick to Hudson-Odoi. Lays it out wide to Emerson, who's got men in the middle. Great challenge from Mbabu there. Mbabu, oh, I didn't realise Jorginho was there. Giving it away far too easily. Camacho. Emerson. Under pressure from Guendouzi. Still puts the ball in. It hits Danzo and goes behind. So substitutions all round as Marlon, who's a very good quick attacker, comes on to replace Hudson-Odoi. And Crystal Palace bring on Martinelli to replace Goncalo Guedes. And Martinelli is straight into the action. Has plenty of space to run into here. He's got Shalov in front of him. He's got Eze off to the side. And he does use his captain. Eze, oh, try to feed that through again. Chelsea just putting in these last minute sort of defensive blocks and tackles. So infuriating as Werner's going to get that. Danzo intercepts well. Tries to ping it out towards Martinelli but gets the pass wrong. Chilwell, Werner, Camacho, Havertz and Chelsea still chucking men forward. Good block on that one from Danzo. Marlon out to Emerson at left back. In it goes. Danzo's there. Oh, you're having a laugh. I was going to say, if that's a goal, you're having a laugh because Danzo's done well. He did well there. Corner ball. How long have we got to try and rescue something from this? 14 minutes as Kana on to replace Emerson. Jorginho over the corner. Fires this one in. Ferro up against Werner. He wins it, but it's only going to fall to Marlon, who is robbed by Eze, who's then robbed by Kana. Jorginho puts another ball in. Overhits that one, and that's going to go out for a throw. Werner's flicked that one on well. Marlon, what a hit that is. Good save from Lafont, and Babu should have enough pace to get there. He does. Uses Danzo. Danzo. Oh, I didn't see Rafael Camacho. Bloody hell. That was close. Right. Maitland-Niles. There is a big crossfield ball on. That's not really where I wanted it to go, but Eze's done pretty well to win the header. Unfortunately, couldn't direct it towards his teammates. And Werner into Havertz. Camacho. Oh, they just knock the ball around so well at speed when they come forward. As Danzo's there to sort of clear. Maitland-Niles is caught on it. Havertz. Ferro. What a block. I was risking that for a penalty, but Guendouzi picks this one up. There's loads of space on the other side for Oxlade-Chamberlain. It's taking a touch. Shalov onto Eze. Oh, damn it. Just run out of speed. He ran out of gap. And with that, he's coming off. Barbosa on. He just needed a little bit more speed just to get there. And Babu into Barbosa. Up towards Chamberlain, who keeps this one on. Tries to fire it in corner. There is an opportunity from the corner. I don't want Barbosa taking it. We want Guendouzi, I guess, is the best taker. Guendouzi over it. Just got to beat Kovacic at the near post. Guendouzi fires it in, doesn't beat Kovacic at the near post. And you think that's going to give Chelsea enough time with 5 minutes to go. You think that is what's going to give them this win. And is it deserved? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. We might get another opportunity because that is not a good pass out from defence. Maitland-Niles, Palacios. Palacios into Shalov. Shalov shoots. Shalov scored! It's 2-2! It's 2-2. Fedor Shalov, the super sub. He's done it. With 4 minutes to go. I've been chatting about having a loss. And it's 2-2. What a pass that was through. It all stemmed from Kana's terrible pass out of defence. But Crystal Palace are there. And it's 2-2. Maitland-Niles picked it up. Just passed it into Palacios, who's a better passer than him. And no one was marking Shalov. Left-footed finish. What a hit. Ramsdale, no chance. 2-2 at Selhurst Park. Oh, hello. And Tomori's giving this away straight from kickoff. Shalov flicks it into Barbosa. It's Barbosa. Barbosa's in. He shoots. And it's 3-2 to Crystal Palace in the space of 2 minutes. It's been an absolute meltdown from Chelsea. 3-2. And Tomori is at fault for that. No doubts about it. The kickoff went to Tomori. His pass hit Shalov. Guendouzi picked it up. Lovely flick around the corner to Shalov. Christensen was tired. Couldn't keep up with Barbosa. And a rifled finish past Ramsdale. 3-2 to Crystal Palace. What a turnaround. Absolutely insane. Chelsea now with it all to do. From 2-1 up to 3-2 down with less than 5 minutes to go. Crystal Palace know they've just got to keep this solid at the back, and Kana picks it up into Kai Havertz, trying to just work this through, and Babu's there. He's trying to clear it away. Werner brings it down. It's going to fall to Havertz. Good save, Lafont. And that was just ping pong. Nothing I could do there. Corner to Chelsea. Oh, bloody hell. Absolutely. This game, Jorginho is going to take it as Mason Mount comes on to replace Kai Havertz. Danzo is up against Mount, who flicks it back across. Good header away. Had to get that one right. Kana. Kovacic has a shot. That's blocked. It's semi-cleared away. Kovacic is there, and Oxlade-Chamberlain has done brilliantly well. He's got no one in front of him, so he's got to try and do this on his own. And he's just being given the freedom of Selhurst Park to run to the corner. With no one coming towards him, Oxlade-Chamberlain tries to pick a pass. Martinelli! Oh, Ramsdale, what a save. It's a corner again. Martinelli, furious at missing that, but what a run from Oxlade-Chamberlain in the final minutes of the game. Picked out a good cutback as well to Martinelli. Right footed shoot, good duck from Shalov, and Ramsdale. Good save, to be fair to him. He's not been brilliant today, but Ramsdale makes a cracking save there. Do you know what we're actually going to aim for? That's Shalov, isn't it? Let's get Shalov on it. At the back post, Shalov is just running back there, up against Marlon. Shalov loses out, but Guendouzi, with not long to go. This is important points if we can hold on. Oh, Marlon, that's a great tackle, to be fair to him. Palacios. I was happy to catch him there and give away a free kick, but there's 20 seconds to go. Oh, it's been given away. Martinelli, but there's the full-time whistle. What a result. 87 and 88th minute goals from Shalov and Barbosa. I can't believe we've won that. I think we deserved it. I think we played better. What a performance. What a performance. A 3-2 win. And I was worried that you got all the entertaining games were off camera. What a game that was. What a game that was. Man of the match is Shalov. Unbelievable stuff. Guendouzi on a 7.0, even though he was on a down arrow as well. Have the results gone in our favour? That's the question. So 3-2 win for us. City won 1-0. That's annoying. Fulham lost 2-0. Forest lost 1-0 to Liverpool. And Man United beat Leicester 1-0 as well. So the results haven't gone our way. Southampton beat Arsenal 1-0. Villa did beat Spurs. So we're going to go back above them. Bournemouth 0. Wolves 1. Everton 0. West Ham 2. And Leeds 1. Sheffield United 0. So we go back into 5th. 3 points off Chelsea. All to play for. Still a lot to play for. Up next, West Ham. Right, so we've had some transfer business as well as £45 million for Camavinga. I'm actually going to reject that because I think he's very, very good and don't want to sell him. However, Frank Ribéry is being sold. Marseille have paid out his release fee, so off he goes. And we've accepted our bid for Hulk, who's going to be moving back to China to play for Beijing for just over £5 million. So 2 players leaving, a bit more money in the coffers. I think, do you know what? I know there was a lot of people saying leave Crystal Palace in the comments, but I think with that money going into the summer, with how well we're currently playing with them, I think we might be staying for one more season. I'm not sure. We'll see how it ends. We'll see how this season ends. But yeah, all good. Everyone's feeling a bit better. Right, I'll sort out the team and we'll be right back. Okay, so not too many changes. This is how we're going to line up for this one. Lafont in goal. And Babu taps over Ferro Zinchenko, Guendouzi, Camavinga, Eze, Goncalo Guedes, Martinelli and Barbosa can get a start up front today. Although Palacios is loving life, so he is actually... he just drops the team spirit down so much. We might bring him on at some point in the game. Goncalo Guedes on the right. I don't know how I feel about that. Is there a big change? I mean, it's a shame Oxlade-Chamberlain's down. I mean... in real life, you wouldn't drop Oxlade-Chamberlain after the performance he just had, so Ox can start on the right. We'll keep him there. That's a bit more realistic. So, we'll get into the game and be back in just a second. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the London Stadium, the home of the Olympics. for London 2012, and it's West Ham versus Crystal Palace for this one. Eze keeps his spot as captain, and very excited by this one. West Ham in their claret and blue, Crystal Palace playing in their white kit, as Dean Henderson is in goal for West Ham today. New signing for Man United, but it's a familiar lineup for Crystal Palace. And a pretty familiar one for West Ham as well. Declan Rice in there, Sebastian Haller in there as well. Looking forward to this one at the London Stadium. Let's see how the game unfolds. So kick-off for West Ham then. It's Issa Diop who's getting us underway. Guendouzi, who was on the score sheet in the last game, and he's hoping to keep up his very good run of form, which has seen him been an absolute first name on the team sheet probably for Ruud Gullit and Crystal Palace right now. Oxlade-Chamberlain holds up the ball, looks for Mbabu again, who is going to get there. Mbabu tries to fling that one across, but he was stretching. Goal kick. Barbosa to pick up the loose ball, just holds off Mark Noble really well, the Brazilian there. Sees the run of Martinelli, but just got a foot on it, the West Ham defender. Yarmolenko forced backwards. Kamada into Sabale. Diop, who's been looking to sort of dictate play from the centre-back position, looking for Haller with a long ball most times in the game so far. Lanzini up to Yarmolenko again. The shadows playing havoc with my ability to see what's going on, as that should be Lafont, and is good catch from the keeper. Now we could get going here because Eze is in plenty of space. Can flick that one on to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Sees the run of Martinelli. Should be Kamara's ball though. He's a good tall centre back, Kamara. It'll be a good signing for them from Marseille, I think they would have got him from. Benrahma on the ball, playing a good little 1-2 there with Mark Noble, but it is one at the back, and these shadows are very irritating as Haller is in. Great first touch. What a save from Lafont. And Zinchenko actually turns really well with the ball there, but he can only pass it to Sabale, who puts it in. Ferro under this one, wins it. Camavinga can bring it down. He was subject of a £43 million bid reportedly, and it was turned down by Ruud Gullit and Crystal Palace as Martinelli comes forward, looks in towards Barbosa, flicks that one back to Eze. Crystal Palace just happy to slow this down. Oxlade-Chamberlain into Mbabu. Back to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Good football this from Crystal Palace. In it goes. Sabali gets there just ahead of Martinelli. And it's going to be West Ham who hold on to possession, but good attacking intent from both teams early. Guendouzi. Back to Ferro. Into Guendouzi again. Trying to just build the play up, Crystal Palace. Eze flicks it on one more to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Again, he's asking Mbabu to get forward, and he's going to get there. Mbabu, but Masuaka shows good strength, pushes him off the ball. Benrahma back in his own half, not where he's going to want to be. Yarmolenko. Sabali goes long, taps over the Haller, and Haller wins it very well. Lanzini outside of the boot to Masuaka. Releases Benrahma. This is the more familiar sort of pace for the winger. Haller tries to nod that one down, but Guendouzi's done really, really well to intercept it. Not so well with the pass out. Camavinga fails Yarmolenko. Referee says play on. Lanzini looks to turn. Guendouzi's there again. And Ferro's happy just to play that one out into a clearance of space. And Crystal Palace can hold on to the ball. Sebastian Haller has got a lot of work to do here, but he's got round Guendouzi. Ferro is very quickly in his face and has given away a foul. I think it's a bit of a sandwich. There is Gwen, holding off Guendouzi really well. Ferro came in. I mean, that's not a foul, is it? I've got the ball. Got the ball, but it's a dangerous place here. It could be Yarmolenko. It looks like it's going to be Lanzini for West Ham here as Lafont moves to try and gamble a direction, but didn't come to anything. Chamberlain. Oh, no. I hate those goals. That's where Pez needs to improve. I've moaned about it in a previous video. But in real life, Chamberlain wouldn't need to turn to kick the ball. When I've told him to kick it there, he actually turns and tries to leather it. Lanzini scores 1-0 West Ham. I'm annoyed by that goal. Camavinga up towards Barbosa, and Crystal Palace looking for an instant sort of reply. Barbosa trying to create some space. I mean, some help from someone would be wonderful. He lays it back to Zinchenko. Zinchenko tries to knock it in. Keeper's come a long way. Henderson there, and well, it was an offside. Martinelli with space to turn and run, and he's got Camavinga making a good run in front of him, but the pass was just wrong. Sabale can only clear it away for a corner here at the London Stadium. And Zinchenko's going to be over it, and we know he's got a very good delivery on him, Zinchenko. He fires this one across in towards the middle. Yarmolenko, great header away. Good defensive header from the winger. Not something he's really known for. Zinchenko trying to just dance his way around Sabale, but he wasn't falling for it at all. And it's recycled well by West Ham, and I wouldn't say they've deserved their goal and they deserve the lead, but they're playing very well now they've got the lead as it goes out to Sabale again. Sabalé puts the cross in. Oh, Haller, what a run. I was going to say he had to have scored that, but he's at the post. Half an hour in, it could have been game over. Haller flicked it down. Yarmolenko one more. Sabalé has got from right back to right wing really well. It's a wonderful cross in as well. And Babu was nowhere near Haller, and he should have scored really, but he's at the post. So a bit of a lifeline for Crystal Palace. Eze picks up the ball. He's got loads to turn. No one really coming towards him here. Eze jinks one way and then the other. It was caught. Referee says play on. Martinelli takes over. Then Camavinga out to Zinchenko. Zinchenko tries to fire it low. Eze's there. Oh, it's hit the backside of somebody. And it's cleared away. And West Ham, charmed life back there. There's an enchantment going on at London Stadium. It's like some sort of force field in front of Henderson's goal. And Crystal Palace come again. Guendouzi. Eze. Martinelli. Tries to go round one. Martinelli does really well. Terrible finish at the end of it. Barbosa. He's been pretty quiet. He's not had the impact that Hullet would have wanted after his game-winning goal against Chelsea gave him the nod in the starting lineup. Yeah, he's been a little bit quiet, and that has affected how Crystal Palace have been playing as Chamberlain tries to feed that one through, and to be honest, Sabalé did very well to get a touch on that because Barbosa could have been in. And Babu's going to have time to bring this one down. Finds Guendouzi. Nice little reverse pass into Camavinga, who's coming forward. He's holding off Yarmolenko. Camavinga's still going here. On his weaker foot, it's touched over by Henderson. It's a corner. Good run from Camavinga. The left-footed centre mid. I was trying to figure out a way to get that onto his left foot without being tackled with the pressure, but I just thought I'd have a go. It's a lovely hit, and Henderson just wasn't sure, so touched it over. Decent save. Zinchenko on it again. Bit of movement going on in the box there. Zinchenko fires this one in. Eze, oh, it's bouncing. Eze, oh, it's still bouncing around. Martinelli can't get there. Zinchenko, first time back in, but most people had left the box, and Guendouzi can't get on the end of that one. Haller is there. Ferro dives in, wins the ball. Zinchenko into the feet of Eze. Eze can't turn away from Diop, and again, that West Ham goal, living a bit of a charmed life at the moment. Camavinga with a wonderful header there to win the ball. Barbosa, can he get away from his man? Barbosa, he's been quiet. Oh, that's the best chance he's had. He got away from Diop onto his favoured left foot. Good win there from Camavinga, and Martinelli picked it up into Barbosa. Just sort of took a touch to go round Diop. Just couldn't quite get it on target. Bastien Haller holds off not one but two Crystal Palace players and feeds it back out to Masuaku. Yarmolenko! Oh, it's gone in off Lafont. It's off the bar, off the back of Lafont's noggin, and it's gone in. And that is unlucky. I mean, it's a lovely cross. I mean, Haller's done brilliantly. It goes out to Masuaku. Puts the cross in. Yarmolenko, great header, but off the bar, off the back of Lafont. 2-0 West Ham. Yeah, I definitely haven't deserved a 2-0 lead, I'll tell you that right now. Camavinga's just run into Lanzini. Mark Noble. There's half-time. 2-0. I can't believe it. We haven't had a shot on target, so that's why. So I'm going bold. No changes at half-time. I want these guys that have let me down in the first half to prove to me they can correct the mistakes of the first half by themselves. Although that's not a very good way to start, is it? Taps over by giving the ball to Benrahma. Lafont's out well. Gets a good foot on it. Barbosa's there. Camavinga will take over. I'm struggling to run away from Mark Noble, which is always a concern. Barbosa loses out to Lanzini, and Benrahma is back on the ball. And now we're attacking into the awful shadows of the London Stadium. It's probably going to be even more annoying as Tapsoba can't win that. Well, I did win the header, but couldn't direct it where I wanted it to. Tapsoba wins it that time into Guendouzi. Camavinga. We do need, you feel like we need an early goal in this second half. Overhit that one though. Benrahma with lots of space here on a counter-attack, and he's got Haller in the middle. Guendouzi tries to come to support his fullback, and he goes all the way back to Masuaku, who runs into Guendouzi. Somehow gets around the challenge. Lanzini, great challenge from Camavinga. And now can Crystal Palace launch a counter-attack of their own, as I think that's Tapsoba all the way in front of me there, somehow being left up from whatever set piece it was. Eze into Chamberlain. Chamberlain has a hit. Good save from Henderson. So double substitution for Crystal Palace then. Barbosa off, Shalov on, and Maitland-Niles on to replace Oxlade-Chamberlain. Neither of those players that are coming off really impressed in this game. And West Ham have brought on Michy Batshuayi to replace Sebastian Haller up front, which is a very interesting decision because Haller was having a very good game as Maitland-Niles couldn't quite get into the action straight away. Mark Noble plays it out towards Benrahma, and Mbabu tackles him brilliantly well and has a chance to come away with the ball. Mbabu, lots of space to run into here. Sees Camavinga in some space. Little back flick in towards Martinelli. He sees Eze. Eze round the corner to Shalov, but just couldn't get there. And West Ham hold on again. Batshuayi's first involvement is to win a header against Ferro, down for Zinchenko, for Yarmolenko, sorry, who's fouled by Zinchenko. An hour gone, 2-0 West Ham. Shalov feeds the ball through to Eze, who's well, actually done really well. It's all stemmed from Maitland-Niles having a great defensive display there. Shalov, can he keep it in? He can. Tries to fire it low. Diop puts it behind for a corner. Crystal Palace aren't done yet. They're still trying. They are still trying to win this, to get back into this one. Zinchenko. Can he fire that across? He can't. Benrahma's there. Just not angling that out just enough to get past that first man. Mark Noble looks towards Batshuayi, who has players up with him. One of them's Lanzini, and Ferro uses his pace and strength to get in there first. Maitland-Niles up against Rice. Declan Rice is going to win that one. But Benrahma couldn't get on the end of it. Martinelli tries to flick it over the top towards Shalov, who's not going to win a header against Issa Diop, you would feel. Tapsoba does win it against Batshuayi. Zinchenko. Guendouzi. Oh, I've played it between the two of them. Rubbish. So Eze trudges off the pitch to be replaced by Ezequiel Palacios, and he's not had a good game, the club captain today. Babu, lots of time and space on this right-hand side. He's got runners moving for him. He over sprints the ball though, but Palacios has done well to win it back. Diop goes up towards Noble. And I'm going to have to remember, I think, in future games at the London Stadium, whoever I'm manager of, we are going to have to play it at night because that shadow is incredibly infuriating on my eyes. Ferro wins the header, but Yarmolenko can pick it up into Lanzini. Back to Yarmolenko. Benrahma cuts inside. Great challenge once again from Mbabu, who can look forward and see Shalov in a bit of space. Martinelli. He's got runners with him. He's got Shalov in a lot of space there. Shalov has a hit. Oh, down the throat of Henderson. A relatively easy save for the Englishman in goal for West Ham. Lanzini out to Johnson, the youngster. Ben Johnson at right back. He's a good little player. He's been out-muscled there though, and Camavinga can run away with it. And he's actually going to have the pace to get away from Johnson as well. Camavinga, oh, great tracking to be fair. Great tracking. I thought I'd lost him. I thought I had a bit of time. As Guendouzi into Palacios. Couldn't quite get there. Noble gets it away. Benrahma around the corner to Batshuayi. Batshuayi can pick a pass, and he's picked a pass to Yarmolenko, but Lafont Outwell clears it. No danger. As Martinelli's done very well to keep that one alive. Camavinga in towards Palacios, the substitute. Palacios! Oh, Declan Rice, you bellend. Just kept it. Just stopped me from shooting. Lanzini out to Benrahma. We've not been at the races in terms of attacking output today, but you never know. We beat Chelsea by scoring 2 in 2 minutes, so you could do it. Martinelli, Maitland-Niles, it's going to fall to Guendouzi, and there's one. 10 minutes to go, and it is 2-1 here. Guendouzi again on the score sheet, 2 games in a row for the holding midfielder. But yeah, it was decent-ish build-up play, but it got a little bit like here, just sort of bumbled through to him, and he picked it up. Right-footed finish this one, no chance. Dean Henderson rocketed into the net. And a double change as Jones replaces Noble and Harrison on to replace Benrahma for West Ham. But there is life yet in Crystal Palace. Jack Harrison is immediately into the action, but Ferro positioned himself really well defensively there. And Maitland-Niles has got to the ball in front of Declan Rice and has a lot of space to run into here. Maitland-Niles is still going. Maitland-Niles, just couldn't get the finish right. Unlucky. What a run from Ashley Maitland-Niles. Ainsley what I always call him Ashley. Ainsley Maitland-Niles. And yeah, just past the post, but picked it up basically on the halfway line. Diop didn't know whether to come or go. Shalov gave a good bit of movement to create some space, but just too straight. The shot was too straight. Good header down from Batshuayi to find the run of Manuel Lanzini. Yarmolenko is going to be surrounded, but does find a way out towards Johnson, who can try and pick a pass. Good hands from Lafont. We're going to try and get this going quickly as we go up towards Maitland-Niles, who takes a great touch and is somehow not fouled, even though he is fouled. I was going to say, that slide tackle was absolutely horrendous. You'll see it again here. I mean, look at that. So Guendouzi over the free kick. We're going to try and play this one down the line to Mbabu if he's paying attention, which he is, which is good. And he's got Maitland-Niles on a little bit further. And I've got to say, Maitland-Niles has made a pretty good impact here. And he can flick that one into the path of Mbabu. Cross is blocked. It will be a throw-in 3 minutes to go. Can we get another late goal to get us out of trouble? Palacios swings it round to Camavinga. Zinchenko tries to fire it in towards the back post. He was aiming for Maitland-Niles, and Babu will keep it alive. Camavinga tackled really well by Lanzini. I thought I'd just sold him the dummy there, but I didn't. Ben Johnson on the right as time is ticking away, and you feel like it's all a bit too little too late for Crystal Palace. Ben Johnson. Batshuayi. Can he turn? He tries. Taps over, reads it well. It's pretty much now or never for Crystal Palace, and it's going to be never because that pass was terrible. Lanzini to Johnson. Yarmolenko. And I've chucked men forward, and we might pay for it. Lafont holds on. That'll be the end of the game, though. Big kick out from Lafont. It is. It's a 2-1 loss. I don't feel like we deserve that. Both their goals are a bit scummy. But they probably had lots more shots than that. We had eight shots to their 6. 3 on target from us, 5 from them. Man of the match was Lanzini in midfield. Interesting. Okay, who had a... Eze was really bad, 4.5. He did get subbed off. And, yeah, a disappointing day, especially off the back of such a good win against Chelsea. Yeah, they lost. Chelsea lost 3-0 to Man City, so that's not too bad for us. Newcastle beat Fulham 1-0. Brighton beat Forest 2-0. Liverpool and Leicester drew. Man United and Southampton drew. Arsenal lost. Tottenham drew, so that's not too bad. Sheffield United 0, Everton 2, and Leeds United beat Bournemouth 3-1. So we stay in 5th, stay 3 points behind Chelsea. Tottenham get a point back on us with their draw. Our goal difference of 9 is really not very good for a top 5 team, but we're working on it. 18 wins, 8 draws, 8 losses is a pretty decent record, I would say. And there isn't too long left of the season. We do have a relatively good run-in towards the end of the season now. So you can see next up is Sheffield United. And then we have... Who do we have after that? Leeds and Everton. And then Bournemouth. So the next episode will be the final game of the season against Bournemouth, where I'm sure it will still all be on the line to see what is going to happen as the scouts have done some more work. But we will leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully the footage is fine and it doesn't jump or anything like that. But a great result against Chelsea, and then an unlucky result against West Ham at the London Stadium. But thank you so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.